I used to date guys years ago. I was in a relationship with this guy, like a full-fledged relationship, live together, everything. And one day he walked past me. It was an average day. He said, "Babe, I'm about to go. I love you." And I said, "Why?" I said, "No, why do you love me? Out of all the women in the world," I'm like, "Why?" He said, he thought long and hard. And I think that's what hurt my feelings so much, the fact that he thought long and hard about the answer. And he said, "Because you're basic." I said, "What do you mean?" He said, "You're basic. You don't get your nails done. You don't get your hair done." He said, you do your own thing. You're very natural. You cook, you clean, you take care of the kids, you take care of me." He said, "So with that, I know you're going to be loyal and you're not going to go anywhere because nobody else is probably going to choose you." And I said, "Wow." I said, "So if that's the case, why did you choose me? Because all of these things was the same when we met." He said, "Oh, that's simple." And I'm thinking he can really say something romantic or magical. He said, "Because I've had all those other women. I've had the beautiful, the glamorous, the ones that dress nice, and the one that get their makeup and stuff done." He said, "And that's not where it's at. They're not going to take care of home and the family and do the things they need to do to keep a man happy."
When you don't wear makeup, you have the homely look, the maid look, or the around the way girl look. And the reason I said the maid, although maids make money, is because they have to be very conservative. They don't need makeup. They need to have their hair pinned back. They're there to do their work and go. Around the way girl look means I'll give her a two-piece, a blunt, and she'll kick it in the car. The homely look, I ain't gotta take her nowhere. And if I do take her somewhere where they have a la carte and they bring out a glass where the bubbles are jumping at the top of the glass, she's going to be open like a book. And we're only at a Thai restaurant. She doesn't even realize this is not Michelin star. So this is why I want y'all to upgrade the look.
I don't wear makeup. I prefer just, I feel my natural look.
Yes, there's nothing wrong with the natural look, and I'm happy you're comfortable in your skin, right? But I'm not saying you need an excessive amount of makeup. I'm not saying you need birthday makeup, but a little brow, some mascara, a light tinted moisturizer, some lipstick, that goes a long way. And that helps us take us out of that category of just being the friendly homegirl look. Because that's what men, when they see you, and this goes for all the ladies watching, you don't wear makeup, you're not high maintenance, we have a fun kind of style, but we're low maintenance, it's going to come off as homegirl. That can also come off as, okay, she's down to earth, she's chill, she's low maintenance. Even if you're not, it can be perceived that way.
So my husband, he does say, like, as far as my natural hair, he says that's what he likes. But I also feel like when I go get my hair done and it's long and it's flowing and everything else, I think that's when I get more attention from him. So just kind of wanting a little.
I wanted us to have the conversation about the basic versus natural. Were you in a relationship? Are you in a marriage with someone who prefers you not to wear makeup or who prefers you to get dolled up? I wanted us to have that conversation, and I wanted you to come up and give your 2 cents. Thank you, Queenie. Thank you, Ari. Thank you. All right. Hello, HP. Welcome in.
Hello.
Do you consent to be on the live and potentially all platforms?
Yes, that's fine.
All right. Are you sure what you're bonded on? On YouTube, potentially TikTok, Instagram?
Yes, that's okay. I'm not concerned.
Okay. So what's your take tonight?
Yeah, so I actually saw the video. I had to go back and make sure that was the clip because, to be honest, when I first seen the video, I already scrolled off of the presentation. And if I'm being honest, like, I do understand that presentation means a lot. I mean, that's crazy. I'm coming to you with a bonnet on speaking on this.
I was like, hold on. Wait,
no, that is crazy. That is crazy. But I know what type of environment I'm willing to walk into and I guess compromise on. And that's kind of what I wanted to go off of. Like, people will think that compromise is sometimes control, but in a relationship, there's a lot of compromise. And what you're willing to, I guess, settle for in a way, of course, I'm coming with all positive intentions, like, then that person will also like give you what you're basically asking for in retrospect. And so I think that with her relationship, what he said is crazy. I'm not going to lie. But as a woman, if I'm coming in with my routine already there, my makeup already at its par, like everything already in order, I think that a man will also follow to that. And so it scares me when I hear a person say like, yeah, I want you at this level below where you're already at, because it's coming from a place of fear. Like, I don't think a man that's saying, I want a woman that's not looking nice and they actually mean that. Like, if even for another woman, she was saying she gets more attention when she is dressed up with her man, and I agree with that. Like, even my man, he wants me to get a bob and have my lashes done, but of course not to an excessive way. I see, like, with the birthday makeup and whatnot. So that's just my two piece on it. I really feel like, if anything too, besides that, getting into your skincare is so important. Like, makeup is something that should accent you, not something that should make you either. So
Yeah,
if
but I also think as a makeup artist, the makeup don't look good if your skin don't look good.
that part, no,
So
that's true. Because
if
then
we
it'll be
really gotta get
cakey.
down to it, the better your skin is, the better the makeup looks.
Right, right.
Mm-hmm.
So first and foremost, I would agree with building with your man on what looks best to you. I absolutely, like, I would say asking him, hey, I'm gonna go get my hair done. Do you think this is a cute idea? And then almost giving him that power and saying, this is what your options are. I'm thinking of this style or this style. What would you see best on me? So that you can get into it. Because I would hate to see the response if one day she did get dressed up or dolled up and her man's like, where are you going? That's not my wife. She don't do this. She needs to go over there and do something less than whatever she would expect herself to be, like, presented as, you know?
I would have said surprise, surprise.
Ooh.
That's what I would have said to him, child. Look, we ain't going through no child vision
No,
board.
yeah. That is
Child, we
scary
ain't doing
because
all of that, baby. It's
that
gonna
is
look good and you gonna like it, baby.
and he should. He really should. It's clear that he does want that. If he's saying that what other women are wearing when they're dolled up, teed down, looking like Miss Ashley here, and he wants that. But if she's allowing herself to just be that, oh, I'm gonna smoke her out and take her to. When you said you was gonna take her to a place where the champagne is bubbling and that's it, I'm not gonna lie, I fall into that too. Like, telling a man, you get caught up in telling a man, oh, like joking around, oh, I'll give you a baby off of little bitty things just because he's doing better. And we have to realize where our word is also kind of thriving and teaching them that that's okay. Like, these men will, when they say if you give a man an inch, he'll take a mile, I believe that. But yeah, that's my two piece. If anybody else wants to get up here and talk, they are disagreeing. Ladies, y'all gotta
It's
believe y'all
fine.
got
It's
some
okay.
power.
Yes, we don't always have to
Like,
agree.
what?
That is fine.
No,
Thank you for
seriously
coming
though.
up, beautiful.
No
Thank you so
problem.
much.
You have a blessed one.
Yeah, yes, it's fine. Again, everyone doesn't have to come up here and agree. That's fine. You can have a different take. I think that's fine.
Hey, Miss Dalton. Okay.
Hi, welcome in, Curly.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hold on one
I do
second.
consent. I do
Okay,
consent.
okay. All right.
So, I did see the video and I thought it was crazy. But, however, I went through the same thing. With the guy I was in a relationship for 8 years. He told me that he didn't like makeup. Um, and honestly, only thing I ever think I ever wore was mascara, eyeliner, and lip gloss and lip liner. I never really dug deep into the makeup thing because I didn't feel like I needed it because I always wanted to make sure that my skin was clear first. If anything, just like you just said to the other young lady saying that makeup's not gonna look good unless your skin looks good. So I always tried to maintain that first, and I always hated blemishes on my face. So I tried to make sure that my skin was good. Um, and still, it just wasn't enough for this person. And actually, just broke up with him like 2 months ago. Um, and he already moved on, which is the craziest thing. But it's not crazy because I've already expected it. Um,
So he moved on after 2 months of breaking up and being together. After 8 years of being together, he moved on.
yeah, actually, he moved in. He moved on the week I moved out the house. The same day I moved out the house, he moved on.
Ah, that's what I said. These men don't waste no time.
No, none whatsoever. And the crazy thing is, like the girl that he was talking to, during our whole relationship, he went double back to her and started talking to her, and she wears makeup. And I was like, it's so crazy. Like you always tell me you don't like when women wear makeup and stuff like that. And he was like, yeah, you're right. I don't like it when women wear makeup. And then all of a sudden it just changed. He's like, well, I actually do like when they wear eyelashes and stuff like that. And I'm like, what? I don't understand. So I was very much confused on that. Um, it's just crazy. But honestly, do feel like I should get into makeup now. But at the same time, I still just want to make sure my face is straight first because I don't want my face to break out. And also like growing up, I did always watch tutorials and I would see how people's skins would change after they would wear the makeup. Like their skin would look like pale after the makeup. And I was like, what's going on? Like I don't
Yeah,
want that to
because
happen to
makeup
me.
has a lot of SPF in it. So,
Okay.
and if they're doing a lot of exfoliation, they're doing a lot of skincare. Yeah. Dermaplaning, it makes the face lighter. Yes.
Yeah. So I do want to invest more into my skincare before I get into makeup. But I think I'm gonna stick to the basics still with the lip liner and the eyeliner. I mean, honestly, my eyes are so chinky, I can't really wear eyeliner. So I can wear mascara though. Well, I stick with that.
All right,
You're
Curly. Well,
right. Somebody said I stay look said I stay look listen to somebody's son. You do because you think this is your life partner. And you wanna get feedback from them. Like it's not like I'm always gonna take the advice, but I wanna like say, so what do I need to do? Like what do you think? I always like listen to people advice. So yeah.
fair enough. Thank you, Curly.
Thank you for having me. Have a beautiful night.
You too.
Can you see me now? Can you see me now?
Yes, we can see now. Hello, welcome in. How do I pronounce your name?
It's Itash. You said it right.
Etash, welcome in, Etash. Do you consent to be on the live and potentially all platforms?
You said am I consistent?
No. Do you?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Do,
Do I consent? I'm sorry.
yes, yes.
Yeah, yeah. I consent.
Girl.
Yes.
Okay. All right. So, what's your take? What's your take on the viral video?
Um, to be honest, I don't really have anything to say about the viral video. I don't have a take on. I haven't seen it, so I can't really say anything about it.
Okay.
I thought that this was one of those sessions where I get advice from you. I completely lost the plot.
No, you're fine. Okay. So you want level up advice is what you're asking for right now. All right. So we'll do it. You're here. How old are you? Where are you from? And why do you want to level up? What's motivating you to want to level up?
Okay, so I'm 25. I'm from Missouri, and honestly, I just feel like at this point in my life, I just want to do better, and I feel like I know I can be better than what I am now, and I feel like you know I need guidance. I need help with that, and I've tried to do it by myself, but I feel like maybe I should involve somebody else to kind of help me combat with that.
Fair enough. And are you taking those steps? Outside of asking me for advice, have you taken the steps to get help?
Actually, yeah, I recently have got affiliated with a life coach, and and I've been journaling and trying to seek for like personal counseling or therapy. So I've been trying to do whatever I can to help me get to my next level, but I still fall short in other areas. So
Okay, all right. And what are those areas that you fall short in that you want to work on that you haven't?
um, I think more so with discipline. I think discipline is something that I've struggled with for like most of my life. That kind of going in hand with like willpower, and then also just not fully trusting myself, like believing in myself, like knowing that I am this, like having that imposter syndrome, and so that kind of just that's not really helping me, obviously, and so I want to learn how to be able to combat, when I do feel like I'm not enough or that I can be doing something better. I want to be able to get to that point.
Absolutely. And something I would want you to do to take action so you can feel better about who you are is I want you to keep your word to yourself for the next 30 days. And everything you say you're going to do, you have to do it. That's going to help with your self esteem and that's going to help your discipline. So I don't know right now if you're going for walks, if you're going to the gym, if you're getting up, reading your Bible or journaling. I don't know what that looks like for you right now, but as soon as you get off this live, if you haven't done it already, you need to write everything out that you are going to do for the next 30 days and you're not skipping a day.
Understand.
All right? That's all I want you to do for the next 30 days. Write that list and stick to that list.
Thank you. I
How does that
appreciate it.
sound?
That sounds good. I'm excited. I'm, I'm ready to really fully dive into this, and I think I needed like, I know, like a word of encouragement.
Absolutely. And here's the last piece of advice. The most important piece of advice I'm going to give you is you have to do it on the days you don't want to do it because those days are going to come over the next 30 days. You're going to have a moment, you're going to have a time where you don't want to do it. So I want you to remember the sound of my voice telling you this right now. You're going to do it anyway. Okay?
I understand.
Alrighty, I'll see you in 30 days.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome, doll. Yes, thank you for coming up. Yep. I say with discipline and with consistency, the hardest thing to do is be consistent on the days that you don't want to do it. This goes for anyone, no matter what you want to do. Thank you. I hate TikTok. Thank you. If you would like to schedule a one-on-one call with me, the link is in the bio. Thank you, Queenie. Thank you so much. The link is in the bio if you want to schedule a one-on-one call with me around leveling up. Any type of advice you may need or have, but you don't want it on the internet, feel free to schedule a one-on-one call.